So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm going to pick out Yuto Nagatomo. He may not be the biggest, but nobody has a bigger heart. And for courage, stamina, and that winning mentality, very few can better him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Turns back here, probably the best option. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lizarazu. Neymar. And here's Bellingham. Mbappe. And it's Nagatomo. Guardiola. Nagatomo. Neymar. Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Guardiola. Ferdinand. To Guardiola. Opts for safety.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opening.
Oh, that's fabulous. Suarez couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Aims beyond the defence. Nagatomo. Oh, good spread. Just eases him off the ball. Ronaldinho. Darren Fletcher. And he's forced to go back for Ferdinand. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
A searching ball out wide.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one... he's given it away! Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's managed to get free. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Guardiola. Now, can they get him away? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Makaleli. Vitinha. Now it's Vitinha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ronaldinho. Stood up well to him there. Bellingham charging forward, the ball. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Ferdinand. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Adams. Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
That'll be a throw-in. PK. Threads one in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Guardiola. Adams. Darren Fletcher. Adams. And it's Ferdinand. Nagatomo.
That's going in strongly.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Looking to play him in. Messi in acres of space out wide. And here's Ronaldinho. That's good defending, very good defending. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So the first half brought no goals. Adams. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Adams. Ronaldinho. Ferdinand. And Adams. And it's Ferdinand. Darren Fletcher. Makaleli producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Look at the space here, and the shots! They've scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And it's Luis Suarez. Vitinha powering forward here. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Vieri. Oh, that's nice. He is through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Spread neatly. He's found the way through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Barcelona really are going about things.
Decent chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And he's being shifted off it. Spreads it out wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Sane tries making a foray down the right. And he's picked out the run. There's no flag. And they've been given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Sane going face-to-face with his great rival. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, he refuses to take the bait. Now it's Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Vieri. Vitinha. Nice sequence of pass. And the shot! Nagatomo is there, and he can get that clear. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a pretty loose pass. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's a cute ball. That pass has been well intercepted. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for options for movement. Neymar, he's got away.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And this is Luis Suarez, and he's found the way past. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball.
Habrá un minuto de
Vieri.
descuento.
Oh, such a clever touch. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Vieri voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, it was...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Swings it across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Do it. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal. Jordan Henderson. Has a look and plays it forward. Conte. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Camavinga. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yamal! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Costa Curta gets a foot in here. That's an imaginative pass. That's an excellent interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nicely shaped ball. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's shifting through the gears here. Skims one in. Defending was strong and firm. And that has left him in a heap. Costa Curta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Lizarazu. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Doué. Baresi. Conte. Vitinha. And it's Gullit. And here's Neymar. Lizarazu providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Luis Suarez. He's looking wide. Here comes Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Takes a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Jordan Henderson. And the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Just wouldn't stay down for him.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Neymar tries looking up for options on the left. Conte. And this is Luis Suarez. Nicely aimed pass. Vitinha. Gullit, who does have an assist to his name. Lizarazu going full tilt down the left. And it's Gullit. And here's Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Habrá un minuto de
Camavinga.
descuento.
Conte.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So first half thoughts?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
El dorsal 7.
Barcelona leading
Será
1-0 at
reemplazado
the
por
break.
el dorsal 8.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, he's played it in low, and he shoots! And he hits the net! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Suarez at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Played back in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Doué. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Cáceres.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Thuram. Nice looking ball. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. And hit! He's got to be quick to recover this. There's the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great.
And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simple as the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. And they're quick to get it back. Edmilson. Bullet. That has been slung wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's on it. Can he get away? The ball goes in. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Gerrard. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
And he was alert to it. Knocks it out wide. Nedved. Flings it. Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Torres picks it up from the goal kick. Turns back here, probably the best option. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lewis, he's had a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Still goalless. Makaleli. Lam. That's going to go a long way.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work. Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And it's Gerrard. Roberto Baggio, crossed into the box. Oh, he's been flattened there. Yamal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gets to show off his quick feet. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Edmilson. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. Somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played into space. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. Makaleli. Del Piero. He is through here. Lam could try cutting inside here. Back when it goes. Del Piero! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's a cute ball. That is good alertness. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, it's Del Piero. He can run onto that. And this is Luis Suarez. Edmilson. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's clever. He's got away. Is there any support? He might not need it. Baggio concedes a free kick for that. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Cannavaro. Piqué. And it's Hullet. For Lam. Makaleli. And it's Hullet. Del Piero. He's going for goal! What a wonderful goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his people.
There is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Here we go again.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Lam. He's found a way through. Nielsen.
This is the time you need that pace.
Out to the right. No, again there's no way through. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's Suarez.
That's going in strongly.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nedved, nice looking ball, chips it through. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Pull it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Suarez. That has not gone well. Pull
Such
it.
good technique.
PK. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Oh, played right into his path. He's cut it out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cannavaro. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona with their first corner.
El
First in the
dorsal
game for
9.
either side, actually.
Luis Suárez. El dorsal 4. El dorsal 15. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22.
Not pretty, but
el
it gets the
dorsal
job done.
24. El dorsal 44. Odo. El
But it's
dorsal
PK.
11. Cambio de jugadores.
Good ball, good take. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Knocks it into space. Driving forward. Nedved. Good purposeful running this. Now there's a shoots! He scored! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net.
Goal.
That one will sting.
Marcó.
Well, let
En el
that be a
minuto
lesson to them,
72.
Peter. They have to
El
stay
dorsal
focused at
15.
all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. Barcelona looking to pass them. And Del Piero! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Corner number 2 then. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Goal at his mercy and somehow he's missed it. Corner number 3 coming up. Del Piero plays it short. Oh, he's played it. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Marcó en el minuto 81 el dorsal 18. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides
19.
then taking this chance to
Será
turn to their
sustituido por
benches.
el dorsal 17.
Barcelona get
Se va a
themselves
realizar
into
un
the
cambio
lead.
de jugadores.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Elise passes short and sharp. Oh, he's bustling through here. Great ball, and he's in here.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
It's a promising run he's making on the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, just skips past his man. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Vieri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Nielsen.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Here's Roberto Carlos. Great vision. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. All hands on deck for this one. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's at the end. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Piqué voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, we're underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can...
Yamal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Had it taken off him. And here's Suarez. Great vision. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Neymar. And here's Suarez. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Quality ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across.
Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Parma are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Davids. Pull it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Taken back almost at once. And here's Drogba.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yamal receives it in a wide position. Davids. He's found a way through. It's Drogba! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Drogba really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Makaleli. Bellingham. Someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Drogba has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Cannavaro. Tries to pass it through. Nice interception, well timed. Lam. It's Makalele. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. It'll be a throw-in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bellingham. And it's Hullet. He's got away. It's played through for him. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And here's Mbappe. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And this is Drogba. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Davids, that's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Not the most accurate pass. Makalele. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Nice touch. Davids gets across and deals with it.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Totti. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Bellingham. Ambitious ball here. And that's well seen too. Palmer look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
It's a good foot in there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Neymar picks it up out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And this is Neymar. Can he finish? Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Jamal! Oh, that That was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much
L'affluenza
more
di
than that.
quest'oggi è di 52.820
Here's
spettatori.
Yamal. And here's Neymar. Gattuso. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Gattuso. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Davids. No, again there's no way through. And it's Neymar. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That has ended up in no man's land. Makalele, who does have an assist to his name. Nicked it back promptly. Davids. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That pass isn't the best. Davids. Now Gattuso. And here's Drogba. Vitinha. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Drogba. Brilliantly cut out. 75 minutes played. Palmer finding their passes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Probing pass. Decent chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
I can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 10.
And we have our very
Totti.
first corner.
Numero 9. Numero 11. Drogba. Numero 15. Numero 26.
Palmer
Lascia il
looking to
campo
go
per
forward now.
il numero 20. Schneider. Il numero 17.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Parma clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
That is a brilliant interception. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Vieri. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cannavaro was steaming forward, looking to play him in. Makalele, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Well read, nice interception. Schneider.
Ci sarà
1
minuto
minute
di
to add
recupero.
according to the board. No outsmarting him this time.
Barcelona have really been terrific.
That's that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Signore e signori,
Any
attenzione,
reflections
un
on what you've
annuncio
seen, Jim?
importante.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of goes for a shot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Van Dijk was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rui Costa. And it's Lam. Rui Costa. This is promising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Yamal. And it's Neymar. Played out wide. Lam. Lam proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pele. Now it's Drogba. Rummenigge. Now Gattuso. First quarter of an hour gone. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Drogba! Goal! Boca Juniors! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Drogba. That's a sharp pass. Good chance here! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Thuram. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Drogba. And the finish! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi. And it's Messi. Crunching tackle. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Luis Suarez. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Drogba. Beckham. Messi. And it's Beckham. Gattuso. Boca Juniors looking to pass their way through. Rui Costa has given away a free kick. Pelé. Out towards the flank. And this is Messi. Chance! And again! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And it's Vitinha. Now it's Neymar. Knocks it out wide. Oh, smashing header! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Barcelona were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
Whistle goes, and we
El
start the
dorsal
second
9.
half.
Luis Suárez.
Barcelona changed their lineup for the second half.
El dorsal
Reaction
8.
no doubt to the
El
half-time
dorsal
score.
24.
And here's Platini. Beckham. Good ball, good take. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Drogba was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Neymar. Vitinha. And here's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's heaved it away. A nice sequence of passes, this. Beckham.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Pele gets through and it shoots! Oh, taken with style! It is no contest! It is a landslide! So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Boca Juniors are having a ball here. Oh, it's come loose. It's Makalele. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Drogba. He's found a way through. Oh, that's superb. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Shapes to shoot! Played into space. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Van Dijk is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Pele, there he goes, motoring forward. He's picked his way through. Oh, that is big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Boca Juniors have their third corner.
Neymar. El dorsal 7. El dorsal 17. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22.
Oh, good spread.
El dorsal 20.
Barcelona
el dorsal 15.
have the chance to
Se
go
va
the
a
other
marcar
way.
un cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Pele. He's in a good position here. Hermes. That is good alertness. Vitinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And reclaimed it in a trice. PK. Threads one in. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out to the left it goes.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Hazard. Raul. He's cut it out. And that has put paid to that.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Vieri. Hermes.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Gattuso. Here's a shot! Oh, impressive strike. Goes forward. Oh, he's hit it long, but astray. Bullet. Vieri.
Habrá un minuto de
That is
descuento.
very well defended. Gone behind for a goal kick. And that will be the final act. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, There's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Del Piero. Great challenge, time to perfection. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Nice interception, well timed. Romario. Nuno Mendes. Now that's a lovely exchange. And this is Romario. Looking to go deep. Del Piero. Nichols as yet, but it has been pretty lively. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's been played through. Plenty to aim at. Mbappe! Nicely aimed pass. Del Piero. Oh, that's well spotted. Good-looking ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Vitz. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Makaleli. Bellingham. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Wits aims beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well played. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Played out to the left flank. He's on it, can he get away? Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Makalele. And here's... Oh, shooting chance! Decent enough try. And here's Suarez. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Might be danger here. Now it's Bellingham, and he's made sure that's not getting through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Rafael Leao, and the finish! And he's done it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
32 minutes is number 11, Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Makalele running with the ball. And he cuts out the supply.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Sané. It's a sharp pass. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Well, this is Romario. This looks promising. Rafael Leao was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Del Piero providing an outlet on that flank. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Gravenberg defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Xavi. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And Del Piero! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Looking for options for movement. Del Piero. Chooses to go back. Xavi! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Keeper's dealt with that.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, he's bustling through here. He came in hard, very hard. Caicedo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Courtois. Over to the left. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pelé picks it up out wide.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Referee has just said play on. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed... And the shot! It's hit the upright. And he's following up. And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Coming
fact.
on the field is
Things starting to
number
look
27,
very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind,
Substitution in
Peter.
progress.
They've got them where they want them.
And this is Neymar.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
That's beautifully weighted. Now, what about a counter-attack? Xavi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, this is a great position. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's going to be disappointed with that. Shot, surely! And he hits the net! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because we didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Piqué deals with that comfortably. Oh, it's played into... He gets big! He should have put that one away.
Mbappe really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Makaleli. Nice looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lovely bit of skill. And it's Hullet. And he's had a hit! Rude Hullet! That is just a piece of art! About as smooth as it gets! 10 minutes and we're all square again!
The goal scorer.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Makaleli. And here's Neymar. Hullet. Swept in. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Platini. He's having a go. It's bounced back off the post. Pele with the cross. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Hullet voted man of the match and deservedly
please turn
so.
towards the screen for a special presentation
reflections on what
featuring
you've seen,
our
Jim?
best performance
Barcelona
today.
can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simple to prosecutor.
And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Xavi. It's Makaleli. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Now it's Yamal. He's had a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he decides to cross it. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Thinks about the shot. Chance! It's in! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Beckenbauer. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Yamal, and the counter is on. Clipped into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Cruyff. It's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pelé. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, well played. Maldini. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he cuts out the supply.
Barcelona really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Neymar, he's picked his way through. Shapes to suit! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And another try! He scored! Barcelona are back in business! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi. Beckenbauer. It's Seedorf. Beckenbauer. Makaleli cannot be beaten that easily. Looking for a runner. It's beautifully weighted. He's free. He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Driving on and making good progress. Makalele. It's Makalele. And this is Neymar. Beckenbauer. Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic.
Habrá 2
has
minutos de
created one goal
descuento.
already. Xavi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. And this is Messi. Yamal. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Has a look and plays it forward. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Baresi. And they're back on the ball again. Makalele. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now he's got space here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Yamal goes steaming forward. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his...
Yamal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Lamine Yamal is offering a right smile there.
Thuram. Cannavaro. Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Beckenbauer. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Maldini. Decent progress down the left. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Probably be
dorsal
looking to
10,
play it square from here.
Neymar.
Plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 17.
Pele. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Cruyff chasing after it. Now it's Pele. Now it's Mbappe. Sané. And Sané! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. He's shooting! And the ball's... and again! And he's had it hit! And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckenbauer. Now it's Pele. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the shot's on here. Seedorf. Cruyff has found the net here, of course. Seedorf. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 25 será sustituido por el dorsal 9. Luis Suárez.
Hibernian
Se va a
really
realizar un
are
cambio
pushing
de
for the
jugadores.
win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And it's full. You won't be happy with that.